my channel, Suzanne's Sweet Kitchen. Today we're giving these 4 gluten-free flours a test by making sugar cookies. Yum! If you'd like to know how they turned out and my opinion on them, please just keep watching. Okay, let's get a closer look. Here's the King Arthur's, gluten-free. Here's the cookies. You can see they're they're fluffier. Let me just give you an example of, this is the Pillsbury, how it kept its shape, and how these kind of didn't keep their shape. And the flour feels nice. It's not gritty at all. It's kind of pretty flour. Next up is the Pillsbury. And you can see the cookies. Actually, they look the best out of all 4. As far as looks go, Pillsbury has won that battle hands down. Let's take a look at the flour. Beautiful. It's not gritty at all. It's very, very nice. It's a little bit less gritty than the King Arthur. Next up is our Bob's Red Mill 1-to-1 baking flour, gluten-free. Here's the way the cookies look. Not as bad as the King Arthur, but not as good as the Pillsbury. They held their shape a little bit, not as good as Pillsbury. And let's take a look at the flour. Oh my gosh, that's the smoothest. That is really nice, really smooth. The light here. That's the Bob's Red Mill. And next up is the Crusties. You guys, I didn't realize until after I bought it, it's wheat. I couldn't find, and I went back online to see if I can find just non-wheat gluten-free flour from them, and I couldn't find any. That doesn't mean they don't have it, but here's the wheat. That's pretty gritty, and it looks more yellow like wheat flour would, so it's not a true fair comparison. Here's the cookies, not too bad. Let's take a look at them all again. Here's the Crusties. Here's the Bob's Red Mill. Here's the Pillsbury. And here's the King Arthur's. Oh my goodness, you guys, I've been wanting to do this video for quite some time now. I need to find the best gluten-free flour. I have a daughter-in-law who's gluten-free and she loves my baked goods, so why just guess at the best? Let's test this gluten-free flours. I have 4 different kinds of gluten-free flour. Obviously there's a lot more than this. I try to pick ones that were probably the most readily available, the most common. This one I had not heard of until I did an Amazon search, and it was either an Amazon pick or it had something that led me to believe it was the most popular. So I picked it. So I'm glad I did. And I can tell you that I haven't tasted them yet. Last night I took them over to Caitlin, who's my daughter-in-law, who's gluten-free, and she gave me her picks. Let me get them for you. Okay, Caitlin's first choice was King Arthur's. That was her first choice. Her second choice, even it being wheat, was the Crusties. I was really surprised. Actually, the wheat doesn't taste bad in the sugar cookie, you guys. You really can't tell. It's actually really good. Her third choice was the Pillsbury, and she gave Bob's Red Mill a big thumbs down. I don't think she knows, but this is a flour I've been using, so this is probably a good thing I've tested these cookies out. This may change. She's going to retest the cookies again today. Oh darn, she has to eat more cookies. She got all 4 batches of the cookies, you guys, so she has cookies for ages. Luckily, these sugar cookies do freeze really, really, really well. So it's also a nice thing to have in your freezer. Sometimes I put them in the freezer in a baggie, a Ziploc baggie. Grandkids come over, they can I have a sugar cookie? No frosting, just a cookie, and it's a nice treat. When I did the testing, you guys, I used literally the same box of butter. I wanted everything to be as fair as possible. I baked 3 of them on one day, and then this last one the day after. I put these 3 in the freezer while I was baking this batch off. I can tell you that the easiest to work with were these 2. This one, it was like sand. It kept sticking to my rolling pin. It was like I had a layer of sand on my rolling pin. But I guess it really doesn't matter. It was Caitlin's second choice, so. And this one was silky, so it was really nice to work with. So let's go ahead and quit the jibber jabber and give these cookies a taste. I'm going to start off with a King Arthur. Again, this was the one that was the least good for sugar cookies, as it didn't keep its shape as well as some of the others, and it is kind of bumpy. I baked them all the same amount, same everything. So let me go and take a bite. That's really good. Now I know why Caitlin put this one first. Let me go ahead and try the next one. This one's more dense than the King Arthur. The flavor's good, but you can definitely taste grit in there, which is not a good thing, but it has a good flavor. Next we'll do the Bob's Red Mill. No grit, but I can see why Caitlin put it last, and that's kind of disappointing because I buy these in like the 3-packs from Amazon. It appears I've been using the wrong flour, you guys. It's still good, don't get me wrong. It still tastes good. If I didn't do the comparison, I would think this was really good. Let's try the Crusties, which is the wheat gluten flour, which Caitlin voted it second best. Remember, this one didn't hold its shape as well as a Pillsbury, but it still did okay. Okay. Super gritty though, but really good taste. I kind of agree with Caitlin. I honestly thought this would be my favorite. I hands down, I was ready to come on YouTube and tell you guys this is hands down the best. It's not. I'm shocked, honestly. And you can't tell this is wheat flour either. It's really good. It does have some grit to it though, so if you don't like the gritty, if you've tried gluten-free flour in the past, you know that they tend to be gritty, not the fine powdery like a normal all-purpose flour would be. In texture, these 2 are the best for that. No, I lied. These 2 are the least gritty. This one's by far the most gritty. So I agree with Caitlin. We have our winner here, the King Arthur. Second will be Crusties, then Pillsbury, and then Red. You guys, they're all really good. I will look up the prices and I will insert that here in the video somewhere. I don't know the price per ounce. I don't know if one's like, I don't know if this is like twice as much as this. That would make a difference in my choice. If it is, it's not worth twice as much. All of these work, they all taste good. There's not a bad one in the bunch in my opinion. But as far as taste goes, this one works the best. For sugar cookies, this one works the best because it holds its shape. So it depends on what you're using your gluten-free flour for. And the Krusties would make really good whole wheat rolls. If there's any other gluten-free flours you guys like me to test out, please leave those down in the comment section down below. I'd be happy to do another follow-up video for you guys. Chase is heading on over in a little bit, so maybe I'll get him to come on camera and give his opinion as well. That would be a treat. He's getting so big, you guys. 14, he's almost as tall as me. So, and I'm 5'9", so. Let's go ahead and have Chase do his taste test of which cookie he likes best.
Yeah, this one.
You like that one the best, and that one second? Mm-hmm. This one third?
Yeah, it's fourth.
And it's fourth. Here I've been thinking Bob's Red Mill was the best gluten-free flour this whole time. This is what I've been using, and it turns out to be the least favorite. Again, you guys, all of them are good. Not one of them is bad, but this is just, of these three, the least favorable in the taste testing.
Yep.
Okay, thank you, Chase.
Bye, guys.
Thank you so much for watching this video, you guys. It really does mean the world to me. If you're new to my channel and haven't yet subscribed, please consider doing so. It's quick, it's easy, it's free, and it's just a click. And while you're down there subscribing, go ahead and hit that bell and then click all. That will just remind you when I upload new videos. And if you like this video, please give me a big old thumbs up. It really does help. And again, if you have any comments, please leave those down in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear from you. I'm having an amazing day. I hope you are as well. Until next time, make it a great day. What you'll need for this most fabulous sugar cookie recipe, you guys, is 2 cups of flour, 2 eggs, 1 stick of butter, which is a ½ a cup. I use unsalted and it's softened. 1 teaspoon of milk, this is whole milk. 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 2 teaspoons of baking powder with 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1 cup of sugar. Let's get baking.